JJCians who will be sharing with us some of the exciting careers and fantastic jobs that they are holding. Thank you so much for making your presence here, especially. Thank you. And you don't know about this, but one of our speakers will be first Mr. Shafie. He came all the way from Jakarta just for this event. So thank you very much. It's like we were like you guys. I know Shafie was busy playing soccer at that time. 1988, he was the captain of the soccer team. I remember. He was a good soccer player, but I was better. And then Zul was with me, Zulizam was with me. That time was in the 1980s, a lot of retro, Duran, we were sporting hairstyles, we were wearing jackets and all that. We were clueless, right? But what sets us apart is this: we had, after we graduated, each went our own way. We had to decide what we wanted to do during a certain phase in our life. What were our goals? And this next man, whom I'm going to be inviting, has set his goals way up high, and we are very, very proud of him. Ladies and gentlemen, the CEO, and I'm going to get his title correct, CEO, President Director of Carrefour Indonesia, and next month he'll be setting base in Paris, okay, as the Executive Director of Carrefour. And mind you, not only is he the first Malay Executive Director of Carrefour, he's also the first Asian to be in that position, and we're very proud of him. And last year, he was also bestowed the title of Achievement of the Year Award for the Berita Harian Achievement of the Year Award. Very, very inspiring man. Let's hear it from him. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how about a big round of applause?
Here we go. Thank you very much, Colonel Cherian. Now we have to call you Colonel now. Good morning to you, parents, teachers, and especially to Ms. Atika. Thank you very much for inviting me. I understand that today is the first time, like Colonel Cherian has mentioned, and you have mentioned that you should not be the only time. And I agree with you, sir. I think we need to set it right, how we can develop further from now onwards, and how do we want to see what we define to ourselves success. We have heard about things, the introduction from Mr. Rosman, about those titles that we have. Is that what we are after for our life? Is that what we call success? How do we define success? Can we define success? Who is able to share with us today what is success to you? Who is ready to set his targets, her targets? And what is success to you? Who wants to share? Do we need to encourage you with financial booster, like the budget yesterday? Do you know that we have the budget presentation yesterday? Is it important to your life? Maybe. We don't care, we don't know. Are we ready to share what is our success? What is our target in life? What is our target in life? What is success to us? You know that I personally had failed 1 year in my Jurong Junior College days. I started my first year in 1987, and when I started, I was taking science at that time, and I failed my science. And then I moved to commerce. And then I started to understand that I like to do things that is entrepreneurial. I like to do things that can make a difference, not only to my life, but to the people around us. I very much like the way Mr. Cherian has mentioned about not only career development, but character development. I think this is really important in life. Success is not about money only. I hope you don't set your targets only about money. Success is about a journey in our life that never ends. And success is only about how much value we could bring to the people around us. That is my personal opinion. It is the joy within and not external that make a difference to our life. When I chose to work in Carrefour, do you know what is Carrefour? Carrefour is a hypermarket chain. It's a French company. And it started about 50 years ago in France. And we are today the number 2 largest retailer in the world. Number 2 largest retailer in the world. NTUC is number? You know NTUC? NTUC is number 1 in the world. Make a guess. Number 10 in the world? Yes? Giant? You know Giant, right? So these are more Asian based. And Carrefour is more European based, but we are more represented. So Carrefour is number 2 largest retailer in the world. We are also happen to be the number 1 largest employer in Europe and number 7 biggest employer in the world. Number 7. I chose to work in Carrefour when I graduated from Nanyang University. I graduated in 1996. I joined Carrefour as a management trainee working on the ground. Working to fill up the shelves, to fill up the stocks, to clean the storage, to clean the floor. Together, the people that work on the floor. These make a big difference. Understanding why they work, why they have to do what they are doing at that time brings a lot of understanding to me. And I think that is part of the process of growth, like what Mr. Cherian has mentioned. How do we develop our character? That, in my point of view, is key. There are many ways to see success. We have to define clearly. It has to come from the bottom of our heart. When we have decided what we would like to do, at that time, when I chose Carrefour, I have, in fact, 2 companies that I wanted to do. Either Carrefour is a French company or another company happened to be a financial institution also from France. I chose Carrefour, the one that had to work on the floor. Why? At that time, I chose to work in Carrefour. Because they promised me that I would be able to grow faster based on merits. The other one is saying based on seniority. So I choose the one based on merits. To cut the story short, I started as a management trainee at a salary of 1,800 Singapore dollars. 1,800 per month. Okay. That was 1996. 1,800 Singapore dollars per month in 1996. When I joined Carrefour, I set myself a target at that time as a management trainee coming, and I said, can I put an extra 0? Can I put an extra 0 in 10 years? Per month, of course, not per year. Per month. And that was the target that I put at that time. Being young, character building was still in the process. I was connecting a lot of dots in my past. But I realized that somewhere the target to put the extra zero was also helping me to set my target clear. 18,000 instead of 1,800 per month. Is it achievable? I asked myself at that time. So I started working with that in mind, setting the goal. And that is very important in our life, to set clear goals, where we would like to be. There are 3 important points that set my goals right clearly. And I always say that there are many ways to achieve success. We have to define it very clearly, but I would like to share with you 3 points. I don't think we'll have time to have all the 3 covered deeply. Maybe in the panel later on you can ask me some questions if you like to. But I will share 1 out of the 3 now. But before I do that, I'm going to show you a video. Can we have the video on? Really? Just before that, just before that. It's 2 minutes and 47 seconds. It's a very short video. It is in Bahasa. Okay, because this video was taken in Carrefour, Malaysia at the time. You will see a simple video. I will come back to about the salary in a while. But I'm going to show you this and lift up what are the 3 points that I was talking about. Okay? So please pay attention. Give me what is your insights. What did you see in that? Share with me. Round of applause for them.